And I did. I'm gonna have to merge this video. I screwed up. Like I said, I was gonna look at that Sweet 16 bracket, and I did. I'm gonna go over that bracket and let you see what's up and where we at now and where we going. Now I gotta open this bracket up on my iPhone because if I in order for me to make this video, I have to keep the camera open. Let me see if I can find it. Sweet 16 bracket. Stop licking my foot. That dog love licking my foot. Oh. Let me see. What teams in Sweet 16? Okay. Hey. God damn it. Okay, here's what happened in the Sweet 16 last night. You remember I told you. 4 games last night, Thursday, 4 games tonight, Friday. Last night, Alabama beat BYU, Brigham Young. Alabama beat Brigham Young. Alabama was number 2 seed. Brigham Young was number 6. Florida beat Maryland. Florida Gator seeded number 1 beat number 6 seed Brigham Young University out of Salt Lake City, Utah, USA. Okay. Duke, the powerhouse, the basketball powerhouse out of Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Duke, the basketball powerhouse out of Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I think Duke done won like 15. They either won like 13 or 15 NCAA championship. Duke beat Arizona. Okay. Duke was seeded number 1, Arizona seeded number 4. Duke put it on them. Like I told y'all earlier, Texas Tech out of Lubbock, Texas, USA, was able to overcome Arkansas Razorback. Number 3, Texas Tech, playing number 10 seeded Arkansas. Arkansas almost pulled that thing out, man. I'm telling you, they should have won that game. They should have won that game. Let me see what happened tonight. God damn, what's happening tonight? Okay, tonight. God damn. I just had a thing. Okay, let's see. Man. Oh, Sweet 16 games. Man, Sweet 16 games tonight. Okay, God damn it. Let's go. I can't get the shit up. Okay, test it. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Come on. Okay. All right. Okay. Michigan State, number 2 seed, will play Ole Miss tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you got Michigan State going to take on number 2 seeded Michigan State is going to take on number 6 seed Ole Miss. And then again, somewhere else across the country, in a different venue, Tennessee, seeded number 2, the Tennessee Volunteers, is going to play the Kentucky Wildcats, seeded number 3. Now that's going to be a smoker. Now Tennessee ain't no powerhouse in college basketball, but Kentucky is. Kentucky done won about 10 or 12 NCAA championships. If it's close, look for the referee to favor Kentucky. If that thing is close, when the referee stop making them calls, they're going to favor Kentucky. They're going to give Kentucky a chance to win that game. So I'm going to call that one for Kentucky. I'm saying Kentucky going to beat Tennessee. Another game is Auburn and Michigan. Auburn seeded number 1, Michigan seeded number 5. Auburn, you know that big head, no good son of a gun, Charles Barkley. That big, no good, bald head son of a gun, always on television, talking stupid crap. Charles Barkley played at Auburn in 1982, I believe it was, 81, 82. They go up against Michigan. Number 1 seed Auburn versus number 5 seed Michigan. I told you, well, let me see. Yeah, Ole Miss number 6. Yeah, first of all, you had let me see where it was. Okay, we had Brigham Young at number 6. Number 6 seed. We also have Ole Miss. They're going to play Michigan tonight. They're number 6 seed. Michigan number 2. Auburn number 1 going to play number 5. Michigan. Auburn should take this game. They should be able to handle Michigan. And the last game of the night, which takes off at 10 o'clock, New York time tomorrow. I mean the night whenever y'all wake up. I mean the night here, whatever. Shit. Houston against Houston. University of Houston versus the Boilermaker of Purdue. Number 1 ranked Houston. Number 4 ranked Purdue. I'll tell you this right here. Houston got a lot of African American because it's an inner city university. So a lot of African American on that team. When you got a lot of African American on a college football basketball team like this, inner city, the discipline usually end up being a factor. And I suspect the same thing tonight. Purdue is in Indiana, I believe it is. Indiana. Purdue is in Indiana. Indiana. Or is it Illinois? I believe it's in Illinois. A lot of white boys play on that Purdue team. They're a lot more disciplined. And they play on the perimeter. They'll have a big man down low, big, tall, skinny, lanky white boy down low. He can get rebounds and he can block shots if you come in there late, half stepping. But they're gonna have shooters spread out on the perimeter, and they're gonna be spotting up with them 3-pointers. If Houston is half stepping, look for number 4 Purdue to advance. Yes, sir, buddy. So I'm going to go ahead and call my 4 teams for the weekend. I'm going to call it Purdue, Auburn, Kentucky, Michigan State, Texas Tech, Duke, Florida, And Alabama, I think that's your 18s for the Elite Eight, which take place Friday. Big boy fella educating my 2 or 3 YouTube followers. Go down to your local bank and grab you a couple of bills out of there and put it on. Let me tell you, my 4 teams coming out of the my 4 teams. Dang on, I done lost the shit already. Wow. Let me see. My 4 teams coming out of. Okay, my 4 teams. Okay. My 4 teams coming out this weekend is Duke #1, Kentucky #2,
This is the story of Icelandair Flight 3.
Alabama #3. Oh, wait a minute here. Damn it, I'm looking at this shit wrong. Okay, this is it right here. Okay, my 4 team is Alabama,
75 passengers and 7
Florida, I'm gonna call it Florida, Duke,
and Reykjavik Airport in Iceland.
Texas Tech.
They were bound for Oslo,
So that's 4 of them.
about 2 hours away. The flight should have been just like that.
That's my, hold up, goddamn, what, wait a minute, hold up here.
About the route, the weather.
My 2 teams gonna survive this weekend is,
The weather did play a role in the events to follow.
I'm not gonna give it to Alabama, I'm gonna say Florida
Icelandair Flight 3
and Duke. Florida and Duke will survive,
and on how people
and the other 2 teams that will survive is gonna be
a
Kentucky
story about how minor inconveniences disguised as blessings
and Purdue.
people down a path which they never intended to.
I'm calling it Purdue and Kentucky,
The captain of this flight was 43 years old and had been
Duke,
following Icelandair since 1996.
and Florida. That's my 4 teams for next Saturday.
Just over 8,000
Don't, big boy, you heard it him first.
aircraft.
You heard it here first. Big boy fellow, yeah.
Was less experienced. At 26 years old.
Now, do I need to repeat that?
For the previous
Let me
3 years,
repeat it just
in
so.
which time he'd accumulated
There's no
just under
confusion.
2,500 flying hours.
I'm calling my 4 teams for next Saturday. Not this Saturday, next Saturday.
Raised about how we
Florida,
work together as the pressure mounts.
Duke,
We'll take a closer look at this as the
Kentucky,
flight progresses.
and Purdue. That's my 4 teams for next Saturday,
It was a 3-year-old Boeing
which would be April 4th or some shit like that. Big boy fella hollering at you. We'll see you down the road. Yeah.